Welcome to Couples Parlor, where we bring romantic relationship stories to life. Join us as we explore the many different kinds and facets of romantic relationships, the joys and struggles that comes with them. In this video, I will be narrating the story of Daniela, who is married to Harry. Daniela was a dreamer, full of hope and grand expectations about life and love. Daniela believed that marriage was a fairy tale where two people would live happily ever after, and she couldn't wait to meet her Prince Charming. One sunny day, fate brought Daniela face to face with Harry, a handsome and charming man who swept her off her feet. They fell deeply in love, and before long, they decided to tie the knot. Daniela's heart fluttered with excitement as she envisioned a life filled with romance, adventure, and never-ending happiness. As the wedding bells chimed, Daniela's unrealistic expectations began to take hold. She anticipated a marriage filled with constant surprises and extravagant gestures of love. She wanted Harry to shower her with gifts every day and whisk her away on luxurious vacations. She dreamed of candlelit dinners, handwritten love letters, and Harry always putting her needs above everything else. However, reality began to set in after the honeymoon phase ended. Harry, though loving and caring, was not the Prince Charming she had imagined. He had his own dreams, ambitions, and responsibilities that took up his time and energy. He worked hard to provide for their family, but Daniela's expectations remained sky-high. She constantly compared her marriage to the picture-perfect relationships she saw in movies and books. Disappointed by the lack of grand gestures, she started resenting Harry. She believed that he didn't love her enough, that he wasn't doing everything he could to make her happy. Their once blissful relationship became strained as Daniela's unrealistic expectations started tearing them apart. Harry tried his best to communicate with Daniela, assuring her of his love and dedication. He explained that marriage was about compromise and understanding, that the grand gestures were just moments, not the entirety of their love story. But Daniela couldn't let go of her fantasies. Every disappointment, every unmet expectation fueled the growing divide between them. Arguments became frequent, and the tension in their home grew thicker. Daniela was trapped in her own world of unrealistic ideals, unable to appreciate the love and effort Harry was putting into their relationship. Months turned into years, and the once happy couple found themselves at a crossroads. The love they once shared had withered under the weight of Daniela's unrealistic expectations. Unable to bear the constant disappointment and feeling unappreciated, Harry made the difficult decision to separate. Heartbroken and lost, Daniela finally realized the damage her expectations had caused. She saw how her dreams of a fairy tale marriage had blinded her to the reality of love. She had failed to see the beauty in the everyday moments, the small gestures that truly mattered. She understood that love was not about extravagant gestures or perfection, but about accepting each other, flaws and all. It was a painful lesson, but Daniela resolved to change her perspective. She sought therapy to help her let go of her unrealistic expectations and to appreciate the love she had lost. Through self-reflection and growth, Daniela learned to redefine her idea of love and what it meant to be in a successful marriage. In time, Daniela and Harry found a way to heal and rebuild their relationship, starting anew with a deeper understanding and a commitment to realistic expectations. Their journey was far from easy, but they realized that true love wasn't about living in a fantasy but embracing the imperfect reality and growing together. From that point on, Daniela let go of her unrealistic expectations, realizing that happiness in a marriage came from embracing the ordinary, cherishing the small moments, and supporting each other through life's ups and downs. And as they built their new life together, Daniela discovered that a love grounded in reality was far more beautiful and fulfilling than any fairy tale she had ever dreamed of. Unrealistic expectations can have far-reaching consequences in various aspects of life, from relationships to personal goals and achievements. When we set expectations that are beyond what is reasonably attainable or sustainable, we often set ourselves up for disappointment, frustration, and even failure. In relationships, unrealistic expectations can strain even the strongest bonds. Believing in a fairy tale romance where everything is perfect and effortless can lead to dissatisfaction and disillusionment when the reality falls short. Expecting our partners to fulfill our every need, read our minds, or always prioritize us above all else is not only unfair but also unrealistic. It can create a sense of perpetual discontentment, erode trust, and ultimately lead to the breakdown of the relationship. Unrealistic expectations can also hinder personal growth and success. When we set our sights too high without considering the necessary steps, time, and effort required to achieve our goals, we may find ourselves overwhelmed and discouraged. It is important to strike a balance between ambition and realism, understanding that success often comes through hard work, perseverance, and learning from setbacks. Unrealistic expectations can breed feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt, making it difficult to maintain motivation and focus. Furthermore, unrealistic expectations can hinder our overall happiness and well-being. Constantly comparing ourselves to an unattainable ideal, whether it's in terms of appearance, career, or lifestyle, can lead to feelings of inadequacy, low self-esteem, and anxiety. Striving for perfection in every aspect of life is an impossible pursuit that can rob us of the joy and contentment that comes from embracing our unique strengths and imperfections. It is essential to recognize the consequences of unrealistic expectations and strive for a more balanced and realistic perspective. Setting achievable goals, embracing the journey rather than solely focusing on the destination, and cultivating self-compassion are key steps towards finding fulfillment and maintaining healthy relationships. By letting go of unrealistic ideals and embracing reality, we open ourselves up to a world of genuine connection, personal growth, and authentic happiness. Please like and share the video. Subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date with more relationship stories like this one. Thank you for watching.